A huge mistake that many people make around the posture is that they assume posture is a physical form or structure that they can manipulate and correct. And what they don't realize is that posture is actually a reflection and an expression of their nervous system. And this is why your posture changes when your emotional state and then also the physical state change. Your body is not a Play-Doh or a machine. Your body is you, an intelligent living organism. And what I really want you to understand is that the posture is actually movement. So what you really need to do to improve your posture is that you need to retrain your nervous system and then change your deep habitual movement patterns so that you can move and then express yourself more freely through your physical body. And that's what I want you to experience in this video today. So in a moment that I'm going to demonstrate the short movement lesson, and you're going to watch my demonstration, listen to my verbal guidance first, and then go back and close your eyes and just listen to my verbal guidance and then follow along so that you can pay a full attention to your body. It is really about you understanding your body from the inside, you being able to sense your body, and so that you can discover a new possibilities, right? The better movement patterns for yourself. It's not about you trying to conform your body into what you think you should, but you connecting with your body and you listen to your body, sensing your body, knowing your body from the inside. So that's what I want you to do. So why don't I first start and you can watch. And go ahead and sit on the front of a chair, hips and knees hip width apart, feet underneath your hips, and begin the movements by rolling the pelvis a few times forward and back and then find the neutral sitting position. So now take a moment to just notice your sternum. Right, so the sternum, just to think of the sternum like a cylinder, three-dimensional object. Then just begin to move your sternum gently forward and the backward direction. Forward and backward direction. Don't make it a stretch. Be gentle. And for those of you who don't really use this part of the body very often, and you probably notice that the movement is very, very difficult. So don't force the movement, but gently move, and especially around your neck. And pay attention to your low back too, so you don't end up in it really extending too much from your low back. So moving forward and backward direction a few times, and then you can now go in to move, explore the movements of moving your sternum side to side directions. And you can also allow your torso, allow your hips and pelvis to participate as well. So gentle invitation to move your sternum from a side to side, allowing the rest of the body to also move along with your sternum. So it's not just forcing your chest to move. And then you're going to move your sternum like a stirring a pot movement. Three-dimensional circle. Forward, back, around. And connecting the movements to your torso and your hips and the pelvis. So as the whole body begins to make a circle, allowing the bodies to become softer and more mobile, but not forcing the body to move in a bigger through the bigger range of motion. Keep the motions fairly small and very slow and gentle. And allowing the body to become softer and move more easily. Neck, your ribs, they all become soft, which means the breathing becomes freer as well. Then once you've done these movements several times, so that the body begins to move more easily, it's just checking with the different parts of the body, what parts is participating, what parts are not participating, allowing more parts of yourself to participate in this movement. And the movement becomes easier and you become more comfortable. So in this particular movement lessons, I'm really emphasizing mobilizing your mid-back, your chest, your sternum. As this is the area that we don't really well integrate with the rest of the body, neck and the low back and the hips. So as you're starting to integrate, just changing the image of this part of your body. And this can become quite mobile and quite soft and can work well together with your neck and low back. And that you can really change the movements around this area and how that really impacts your breathing quality and the movement quality and your posture. So notice how you're feeling now after you're done with these short movement lessons, and in your posture, in your breathing, and how you're standing, how you're walking, being able to express yourself more freely, right? So you can look upwards and turn your head around and notice how much more freely that you can look around your room and the space, okay? So the posture is not you limiting yourself into what you think it is a good idea, right? This is a good alignment. Bring your head back, align your shoulders, align your head, right? So rounded shoulders, forehead, the posture, kyphotic posture. Okay, you need to do this or that. There's really no freedom in that. There's only a sense of constriction, right? The restriction and freezing, right? Limiting. Whereas you allow more parts of your body to participate so that you can express yourself more freely, right? And that's a very different quality. And that's really what it means to move well and to express yourself easily, more freely. So you can practice this particular movement lesson a couple of times a day, and then you can really pay attention to quality of how you're moving, how you're breathing, and how you actually use your body to interact with the people around you. If you enjoy this video, and please support my channel by subscribing and hitting the like button. And if conventional approaches aren't really working for your body and you want to feel good in your body again, and please watch my free masterclass. The link is in the description below, and inside the masterclass you can apply for my comprehensive movement course online. It's called the Understanding How Your Body Moves method. And if you want to tap into the power of your nervous system so that you can rediscover the joy of moving your body again. And just remember, you have the power and intelligence within you, and that is your nervous system, and to overcome your limitations and move beyond. Don't let your current beliefs and preconceived ideas determine your future.